Alright guys, so I'll be doing this recipe based on 1 kilo of beef mince. So I'll set that to the side for now. We're going to start off with 1 brown onion, just a medium sized one. Cut through the middle. And all we want to do with our onion is just finely dice it.
Where are you from? Yeah, YouTube and Facebook.
Alright, so that's our onion done, so we'll just add that straight into a bowl. What we're going to do is mix all the ingredients together before adding it to our meat. And next I've just got a handful of fresh mint, and we're just going to finely chop this as well. And if you don't like the flavour of mint, you can just use parsley. Alright, so once you have a fine consistency like that, we'll add that straight to our onion as well. Now next we'll add 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of red sumac, half a teaspoon of black pepper, half a teaspoon of ground cumin, half a teaspoon of sweet paprika, half a teaspoon. Alright, so that's looking nice and combined and smelling very fragrant as well. So just going to bring it back together like that. And all I'm going to do is cover it with some cling wrap. We want to put this into the fridge for around 3 to 4 hours, preferably overnight for best results. Just to let all those flavors develop, and then we can go ahead and cook it. Alright guys, so to skewer these, we're just going to get a handful of our mixture like that. Just in our hands, we want to shape it into a long cylinder shape. Just let all those flavors develop. And for this, I'm going to use my long, thin metal skewers. A lot of my
Assim cá os também falaram uma deve ter nojento a falar.
My hand sticking. And just keep pushing. Assim cá os também falaram uma deve ter nojento a falar. My hand sticking. You should end up with something like that. So let's move on to our grill now. And all we're going to do is place our skewers straight on. Now I'm just on it. After about 30 seconds, we're going to flip our skewers. What this does is it seals the meat onto the skewer, not only keeping the flavour in, but reducing the chance of it falling off the skewer. After another 30 seconds, we'll flip our skewers back. And all we need to do is flip these every 30 seconds until they're cooked all the way through. This should only take about 2 to 3 minutes. Alright, so we're at the 3-minute mark now. As you can see, we've got a nice, beautiful charred colour. And they're cooked all the way through. So let's go ahead and serve it. Alright, so simply push down from the top and from the bottom. Should only take about 2 to 3 minutes. Once again, push from the top and from the bottom, push all the way up. And just finish it off. Alright, so we're up to 3 minute mark now. That's some of a nice, beautiful chopped colour. And then cook all the way through. So let's go ahead and serve. Alright, so simply push down from the top and bring the sauce through this tray. Now, should only take about 2 to 3 minutes. Once again, push down from the top and from the bottom, push all the way up. Alright, so we're up to 3 minute mark now. That's some of a nice, beautiful chopped colour. And then cook all the way through. So let's go ahead and serve. Alright, so simply push down from the top and bring the sauce through this tray. Now, should only take about 2 to 3 minutes.
Não é aí.
Tentar que tu volta também.
É.
2 tablespoons of oil. And finally, we'll add about 2 to 3 tablespoons of plain yogurt. So make sure it's not sweetened. Now we just have to mix it together and get it well combined. Just like so. And we'll add this straight to our
Porque
lamb.
já está, clica aqui, Sal. Agora vai para full screen.
Now next we're going to have 1 brown onion. And all we want to do with the onion is just coarsely chop it.
Já. Já
Just
está
like so.
recheado.
And add it straight to our lamb as well. And all we're going to do is mix this all together and get it well combined. Now, point out, if you want to do it dairy free, just get rid of the yogurt.
Agora vamos a ver como é que está o volume.
Okay, that's looking good. Now we're just going to cover that with some cling wrap, place it back into the fridge. We'll leave it in there for about 3 to 4 hours. You can leave it overnight for best results. Alright guys, so it's been 4 hours. So we'll give it a quick mix. I've fired up the grill. And let's get these ready. So just like all my kebabs, I'm going to put them on my long metal skewers and cook them on my maga. Now these can also go on bamboo skewers. So we'll go ahead and thread these onto our skewers. And as usual, you want to put pieces that are the same size. Just like that. We'll just leave a bit of a gap between each one. Beautiful. Alright, so I changed my mind. I'm just going to do 2 skewers for now. So we'll place some shred on our grill. And I am cooking at a medium to high heat. So guys, after about 30 seconds, we'll flip our skewers. And essentially what we're doing is sealing it and keeping all that flavor inside.
Deve aquecer o calor.
After another 30 seconds, we'll flip our skewers again. And basically all we're doing is turning them every 30 seconds until they're cooked all the way through. I'm going to go for about medium. Yeah, I'd say medium red to medium. So that'll take only about 4 to 5 minutes. Alright, so that's looking good. So let's go ahead and serve. So I've just got some saffron rice here. Just from the top we're going to push and release it from the bottom. Once again, push down from the top and release. And of course, we'll finish it off with a grilled tomato. And all I'm going to do is sprinkle some red sumac on top as well. Once again, push down from the top and release. So that can be served with some oil is actually very nice. Or you can just put it into some bread and make it natural. So I hope you like that. You can follow me on Snapchat and Instagram. Thanks for watching. And you can use the tendon and just continue cleaning up all the chicken just to make it easier to continue. So in total, you should have 4 breast fillets for this recipe. If you want to do more, you obviously want to alter the recipe. So all we need to do at this point is dice these into little cubes, about 1 centimeter around, like so. So continue to do that until you chew. Once you're done, put your chicken straight into a bowl and set that aside and bring across 1 brown onion. You just want to slice this through the middle again, and we're just going to very coarsely dice it. That goes straight into our bowl as well. Now into our bowl, we're going to add 3 crushed garlic cloves, 1 tablespoon of tomato paste, about 1 cup of plain yogurt. Make sure it's not sweetened.
Plain yogurt.
About 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil, about 1 tablespoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of ground cumin, 1 teaspoon of ground paprika, just a small sprinkle of cinnamon, half a teaspoon of black pepper.
Oh, it's the chicken shawarma.
No,
And
chicken,
you want to add 1 tablespoon of
Turkish
Aleppo
chicken
chili.
shish.
Now, that's not the easiest to find everywhere, especially here in Australia. So if you're unable to find it, just substitute it for 1 teaspoon of ground chili. Aleppo chilies basically come from Syria, but they're also grown around the Middle East as well. They're just a touch milder than chili. Now, all you want to do is just mix this up until it's nice and
We got flavor in the chicken.
Yogurtu bol. Deixa mais soft.
No, we're good in the first one.
So you basically
Depende
want
do what you
something
mean
like
soft.
Flavor.
Também soft.
So at this stage, we're
É
just
outra
going to
coisa.
cover it and put this straight into the fridge for around
Marinate.
2 hours.
That's a marinade
Or
sauce.
overnight if you prefer, and then we'll grill it. So I've just brought our chicken back out, and we'll start skewering them now and get ready to cook them. So
Like
as
the chicken
always, I'll
nuggets.
do my
You marinate the
skewers on
chicken.
little skewers like
Leave
this
it
that go
to
on
rest.
open fire. If you don't have this option available, you can put them on bamboo skewers and just place them on the grill. So as for skewering them, what we're trying to do is put pieces of chicken that are about the same size on each skewer. This will ensure an even cooking time.
I took 1 kilo of rubbish at that.
So you should have
And
something that looks
this.
like this in total. So now let's get
There's a
cooking.
kilo of wrappers and such a
So
tough
once
full
your
of
grill is up
rubbish
to
again.
temperature, we'll just go ahead and put the skewers straight on.
That's it. You think it's funny?
Yeah.
You think that is rubbish bin?
I just kind of forget about it after a bit. Sorry, Mum. I'll throw it in the bin.
And the basic idea is every 30 seconds we just need to rotate them, and that will just make it cook evenly and seal it up so all the juices stay in the chicken.
So, tu compreendes o que eu estou a fazer? Uma é que eu estou a praticar, outra é que eu estou a pôr no something to happen no vídeo, no Facebook. O nosso nome está sempre
couple of minutes, all you want to do is check your chicken. Basically, just pick it up, go for the biggest piece. In this case, it's this one, and just touch it. As you can see, it's nice and firm. That means it's ready to be served. So all we'll do is just set that aside and let it rest. And you just want to continue checking. And in the meantime, if you're serving a side dish such as rice or chips or salad, go ahead and serve that. And we'll put the hot skewers straight on. So in my case, I've just served it with some rice.
They eat just rice, nothing else.
In our skewers,
Rice and meat.
at the top, push down a little bit to release it.
Muito mantém ali cozinhado ao
All
lado.
the way up, like so.
Um chili cozinhado.
That's it.
Push down to
Nada
release.
mais, não há de gostar.
Push all the way up from the bottom.
Eles às vezes fazem salada, mas libaneses eles comem muito tabolis, essas coisas. Somente iguais. Plenty rice, plenty beef.
Simple as that. Have beautiful
Quer dizer que a pessoa pode ter isto e pode vir aqui.
And of course, once you serve it, you can just squeeze some fresh lemon juice on top. And that's ready to go. Simple as that. I hope you like that, guys. Please like and subscribe. If you have any comments or suggestions, leave them at the bottom, and I'll see you all next time.
It's like Christmas in our kitchen. Why? Because we're going to make the chicken shish kebab. Yes, Turkish chicken shish kebab is really watery, fulfilling, and it's not just the chicken, it's the things that like the pilav and the vegetables you eat together, which makes it a big, big feast. Trust me, I can be one of those people in the whole world which will show you the way to make that soft chicken amazing. We need chicken thighs. We have a kilo of chicken thighs. When they're deboned, they're like this in Turkey,
That's
without
why
the
it
skin.
looks so soft.
What we do, I'm going to cut this into 6 pieces. First, longitudinal, English 101, then 2 pieces vertically like this. Basically, we have 6 chunks like this, and because it's thighs, some parts is thinner, some parts is thicker, and we have still these fats on, which makes it taste greater. It will disappear eventually when it's cooking, but it will give all taste to the meat. So like this, I'm going to cut all of them. I have to show you this, guys. I got this thing from IKEA. You know, always cleaning the chicken is a mess. And this is now for chicken, this thin plastic board. It doesn't take a lot of place in the kitchen, and I liked it very much, so I wanted to share it with you. It's not an ad. All of them together, they are here. We have a lot of sayings about the tail, and unfortunately my cat broke her tail and she became this very aggressive cat for a while. Now I understand that tail is very, very important, and we have many sayings like kuyruk acısı, tail pain. When someone is like kind of grudged, acts weirdly, oh, don't worry about him, he has this tail pain. There's one. The other thing, koptu an. It's the moment when the cow's tail is torn apart. And it means it's the moment. I don't know where this came from. Now it's the moment. I'm going to show you why this chicken is going to be perfect and how. Here comes the marinade. I'm going to get 1 onion.
Leva a carne para fazer Kofta lá na marinha. Você tem.
Look, Looks like a lorry.
No, John.
Yeah, but they have the same
Steak.
mentality like us. Right?
Não é louro.
I'm not sure.
Não é louro, John. Ela
Vamos a ver.
só tá procurando olhos assim, pretinhos. Aquele que mãe não gostou.
Como assim?